round 8 of the V8 Supercar Championship and what could be a race of attrition here at Sydney's Oran Park. This will be the longest ever V8 race held at this circuit, and it comes at a critical stage of the series when so much is on the line.
The championship is getting ready to go into overdrive. The Enduros are just around the corner. Double the drivers, double the pressure. But this weekend, it's still every man for himself. The question is, can anyone single-handedly stop the Blue Oval Brigade? Going solo for 300 grueling kilometres at Sydney's Oran Park. Round 8 of the V8 Supercar Championship on your home of motorsport, Network 10.
This is the only venue to have hosted a championship round every year since 1971. Oran Park in Western Sydney, always exciting, always jam-packed, and today we are driving into unknown territory here. One race, 300 kilometres, that is 111 bruising, bumping laps of this circuit. The pit window is open between laps 2 and 80. Compulsory stops for both tyres and fuel, in whatever order you want to take them. The weather, absolutely fine, and the crowd has come to play as well. 21 degrees, light northwesterly winds. It is a fine day in Western Sydney. Now remember, this is the last solo drive before the Enduros, and that means it's a crucial race to get your own points in the bank, especially when the championship is getting so close. Non-adjusted, 36 points separate Jason Bright and Marcus Ambrose at the top. Russell Ingall moved up 3 places after winning the last round. And as we go over the page, you can see Mark Skate, the defending series champion, is down in 7th position. Well, starting from pole position today, the same man who started from P1 here last year, Marcus Ambrose, with his 4th pole of the year, at 50% strike rate for the season, and another $5 grand in the bank. All up, he's collected $20,000 from Munro to the pole. Let's check out the circuit with Neil Crompton.
And what a terrific circuit this is. 2.62 kilometres, 11 turns. It undulates, big camber variations, lots of bumps, tricky curves. It seems a long time ago since people like Lowndes and Skate were racing in the 7s and 8s. A little bit slower this year. Let's go with our hot seat pilot, Greg Murphy, on a very quick lap of Oran Park. Approaching turn 1 at just on 245 kilometres per hour. 5th gear. The rumble over the curb. 3rd gear for turn 2. Watch out for the ripple strip on the right, beneath the bridge. Easy to lock the rears into turn 3. 2nd gear. 75 k's across the middle, bumps on the exit. 3rd gear, another big bump where the old track joins. Climb up to the top of the bridge now. Murph stays in 3rd, a little bit of the rev limiter. 4th, descending right-hander, two wheels on the grass as the car gets twisted up and sideways. In the hollow to 8. Left-hander, 4th gear. Now for the blind dog leg. 2 wheels out the other side, right up against the grass. Back to 3rd gear for turn 11. Up against the concrete wall on the exit. 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. It's a wild ride around Oran Park.
And we took it with Greg Murphy, the man who won here back in 1997. He is right on the pace this weekend. Right, let's get the latest news from the lane. Our pit patrollers this afternoon, Greg Brust and Daryl Beattie. Good afternoon, Daryl.
Hey Matty, thanks Matty. As we know, at any of these rounds, the fuel stop is one of the important stops at any of these race meetings. An interesting point that's been brought up, comparison between the last 300 kilometre event in Queensland and here today is fuel usage. At that event they used a total of about 190 litres, and here they're talking 167. A lot less throttle position here, so the burn's less. But the important factor there with that more than anything is the fuel stop. They're talking originally at Queensland, tyre stop was going to be the best option to go for originally, and then fuel after. Here they're saying there won't be much difference, because the difference between the 2 stops is only 3 or 4 seconds. In Queensland it was a lot bigger, so it's going to be good to see on that first stop, which could be up to 36 laps for Morris, which one it'll be.
Daryl, knowing when to pit is one thing, tyre management is another. Each car is allocated 10 Dunlop tyres for the weekend. here, and the degradation rate is something in the order of 3/4 of a tenth per lap. Now, a safety car period, for example, will certainly help the tyre get back within its working threshold by getting the pressure and the temperature down. Not surprisingly, a number of teams are contemplating at the moment a 3-stop strategy here today. So in that third stop, they'll rotate the tyres around and have a good set potentially for a run to the flag. Watch the inside front left on these cars today. They cop a hammering through turn 2 and the potential to turn them into a 50-cent piece to flat spot them. But it's the right rear which really works hard here. Everyone has been searching all weekend for good balance in terms of tyres.